Hey Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. Keep in mind this message is for any Libra placement you want to check in on, including but not limited to your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. Maybe you want to take a look at the astrological house that Libra is in. It doesn't matter, you're welcome here, as are the cross watchers. With all that said, let's go ahead and get right on into this reading. Now, if you do happen to see this message after the 4th week of July 2022, that's okay. It just means you were meant to hear this message at a later time. All right, spiritual team, what is the overall energy? Hello. For my Libras, we have anger that flipped over. Okay. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have energy, 2 red cards. Okay. A lot of action, a lot of heat. Passion even, and yes, passion can mean passion in a sexual sense, but passion can also come out in how we react emotionally, especially when it comes to anger, right? All right, a lot of energy going into this week. Let's take a look at what you guys need to know. Spiritual team, what messages do you have for my Libras for the next 7 days? What messages do you have for my Libras for the next 7 days? Right, let's get into it. We have the moon, all right, the wheel of fortune, high priestess reversed, 2 of pentacles, and the bottom of the deck we have the queen of cups. All right, before I get into what else is at the bottom of the deck, let's go through some of these major arcanas. We have Pisces with the moon, we have Sagittarius with the wheel of fortune, and Cancer with the high priestess in reverse. A lot of water energy. I'm already picking up on some messages here, but let's go to the bottom of the deck. So like I said, we have the Queen of Cups. Wow, 5 of Cups. Queen of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. Come on, 2 5s? God. All right, so I do have 2 queens here. I have a Queen of Wands, a Queen of Cups. One of these queens could be you. This could be 2 different people. Queen of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Sorry about those dogs. Again, this doesn't have to be 2 women either. Gender is not important in the tarot. But these are 2 people who would consider themselves peers, or that they are on the same level of some sort, okay? This could be a friend, this could be a family member, this could be a partner, okay? But with 2 5s here, the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles, it feels like something was missed out on. There's a missed opportunity of some kind, either between these 2 people or in a situation of some kind. I don't know if this is a relationship. I don't know if this is a friendship, a business partnership. Again, take what resonates. This could be talking about the relationship between you and your job, your dentist, I don't know. Okay, whatever resonates for you, or whatever situation this message is going to resonate for, that's what's going to make the most sense. But with the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups, it's like you lost something that really meant a lot to you, okay? A home, a friendship, a relationship, a job, something of that nature. And now you're sitting here in this 5 of Pentacles energy, trying to figure out like how in the hell you're gonna move forward. It's like, okay, I don't want to use certain words here, but the 5 of Pentacles does talk about literally being out in the cold. Like you see these 2 men outside of a church. They're trying to find a warm place to stay, maybe some food to eat. Clearly they are, you know, in dire straits. Maybe they don't have a home, you know, maybe they are living on the streets right now. That's kind of how this feels. It's like you have been pushed into a situation where you are heavily in need, and you're really emotionally upset about this. It feels like this was caused by someone's actions. Could be one of these queens, could be both of them. I don't know. I'm not really picking up on either. It's very interesting. And with both queens being in the upright, I'm not really getting You know what this is? You know what these queens are? These queens are an aspect of yourself, Libra. These aren't other people. It feels like you opened up, you gave your heart to someone or something, you put your trust and your faith in something, and it ended up not working out. It backfired. So now you're in your Queen of Wands mode, trying to correct the situation, trying to find a way to get out of the situation as fast as possible. You're trying to make the magic happen, so that way you're not sitting in this Five of Pentacles energy for too long. Okay, that's what that is. Wow. There's definitely a lot of emotion. I mean, with the Wands and the Cups together, that's very passionate, emotional energy. So there is a lot of emotion flying about. Let's get into these cards here in your main spread. Now, when I first saw the Moon card, the first thing that came to my head was, oh, who was keeping secrets, or what did you not see? And with the High Priestess here in the reverse, it feels like your judgment was clouded. Like you were seeing with your physical eyes, you weren't seeing with your third eye. But there was something here that was hidden from you, and it was only a matter of time before it revealed itself. And unfortunately, it feels like you guys were definitely caught off guard here. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. While I do feel that there's a lot of emotions and anger going on here, I'm not sure if this anger is particularly, directed towards someone else or towards another situation. I feel like for a lot of you, this anger is directed at yourselves. I feel like you guys are angry that you didn't see this coming, that you couldn't see past, you know, the smoke and mirrors kind of a thing. You're like, I should have seen this coming. I'm so upset with myself, and now I have to, you know, kind of play catch up here, and really get things back into balance. Now you're having to either do double the work, or you are having to, again, just kind of move in a way where you're not losing, okay? Where you are not losing more than you are gaining at this point in time. So say this was the loss of a job. Maybe you didn't see a layoff coming, right? Maybe you should have seen it coming. Maybe you had heard talks about it. You're like, oh, you know, I'm good. I've been here for years. They would never let me go. Boom, all of a sudden, it's right there. Now you are in a race to find something else, so that way you're not spending too much money on necessities like rent, bills, and things like that. So that way, you know, you can stay afloat basically before things get kind of out of control. Not to say that they would, you know, right now, but maybe you just don't want to even put yourself in that situation of like, how am I going to pay my bills? Does that make sense? All right, Libras, that is what I'm seeing for you guys with the tarot. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the Oracle deck section of the reading. We do have a new moon in Leo coming up this week, so I wanted to take a look at the Moonology Manifestation Oracle deck and see what additional messages we could get for you. Spiritual team, what additional messages, advice, or encouragement do you have? Ooh, for my Libras. Last quarter moon in Pisces, talk less, feel more. Interesting. I feel like you guys are feeling a lot, so I don't know why that would come up for you guys, unless this is saying you need to lean into your intuition more. Okay, so maybe you guys were focused on the, how do I even put that? On the more like physical reality of your world versus like tapping into the spiritual part, your spiritual understanding, your spiritual third eye. Spirit is saying like you got a little caught up, you know, in trusting what was happening around you, and you didn't listen, you didn't feel what was coming. Wow. Oh man. Ugh. All right, what's at the bottom of the deck? We have new moon in Leo, shine. Okay, so that is kind of what I'm getting from the Queen of Wands down here at the bottom of the deck. Like, as kind of messed up as it is to say, but Spirit is saying like you guys thrive in situations like this. You guys can do some of your best work when you're under pressure or when disaster strikes, so to speak. They're basically saying to me, like, you know what to do. You're perfectly capable of handling this. Like, don't let up. Don't take your foot off that gas. Okay, you have what it takes to get through this. They're like, you're gonna be fine, basically. Woo! All right, let's take a look at the final deck of the reading. Now, keep in mind, Libras, these messages from this deck could be related, could be unrelated to what we've been talking about so far in the reading. It's just additional things you need to know for the next 7 days. All right, spiritual team, what additional messages do you have for my Libras for the next 7 days? I had a couple that wanted to flip over, but they didn't. All right, what additional messages do you have for my Libras for the next 7 days, spiritual team? What additional messages do you have for my Libras for the next 7 days? Whoa, all right. Let's take a look. Let's wait for that plane to go by. All right. So we have the caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. All right. So that's confirmation. This is just temporary. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I know you're probably mad at yourselves, but this is going to be temporary. So don't get too in your head. All right. We also have a woman. Dealings a relationship with a woman. You could be a woman. Okay. For some of you, this change or shift could have happened due to another woman somehow. Or maybe you know a woman that is going through this, a Libra woman that is going through this. We also have the vine. Seek out information that will help you. Yeah, it's like, don't stop. Don't take your foot off the gas. That's what I was getting. Shine, 100%. Do what you do. Do what you do best, I guess I should say. We have the ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Interesting. Some of you guys, that could be you or an aspect of you. Maybe you guys have some strong Aries somewhere in your chart. Okay, but this could be stubborn and aggressive towards yourselves. That's more of what I'm getting, is like this anger towards yourself. And then the final card we have is the astral house of success. So I do feel like for a lot of you, this is the loss of something, some sort of like income. Okay, maybe it's what you do for a living. But I do feel like you guys are going to be back on your feet very, very soon. Let's take a look at the bottom of each of these piles. We have the goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Ooh, definitely getting spiritual growth. That is for sure. I think this is kind of a lesson. Like, don't forget to tap into your intuition. You know, Libras, don't forget to tap into your intuition. I think that's definitely a lesson for you guys with this situation. But, you know, potentially out of the situation, you could also see an increase in material wealth. Funny enough, maybe this is kind of pushing you in a different direction that's going to be a little bit more successful for you. At the bottom of this pile, we have the weeping willow, family sorrow. Ooh. Okay, so for some of you guys, this may have to do with family in some way. Okay, again, take what resonates. These messages are not going to resonate for everybody the same way. Use your intuition. Okay, I know we've been talking about that this whole reading, but use your intuition to decide what messages are for you and which ones aren't. All right, Libras, that is what I'm seeing for you guys this week, though. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I am on Instagram, TikTok. I have a blog as well. All that info is below in the description box on how to find me, as is my website if you want to schedule a personal reading. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.